Hello everyone, I just wanted to make this video to kind of introduce myself to let you guys know why I started this Instagram. And I probably should have made this Instagram before, or I made this video before. Just a random Instagram page started following you guys and you know who it was. But most of you guys know who I am. My name is Mikey Esquivel, aka Mikey Dude. I just wanted to kind of give you guys my testimony because I know before, some of you knew me before and some of you just met me now. And I just wanted to let you guys know why I started this page. And kind of pretty much give you my testimony on how I found Jesus and what he did in my life to make me follow him the way I did. So yeah, it all started with pretty much like going down the rabbit hole of politics. Going down that rabbit hole of politics, looking into human trafficking, looking into Bohemian Grove and all this stuff that you hear about, and I just realized that it was just so evil. My wife was the first one to kind of start going down that rabbit hole, and then I got sucked in myself, and again we're going down that hole, and we were just seeing all these things with human sacrifice and children, adrenochrome, children abductions, and it just seemed so evil to me. And I just didn't really understand it. And then one day, I was on my way to work, and while we're in the midst of getting into that rabbit hole, my wife gives me a call. I'm on my way to work, and this is probably like 4 in the morning, and she just sounded very weird. Like she kind of sounded like she was growling at me through the phone, like an exorcist type sound, and it freaked me out. It scared the heck out of me. And so shortly after that, my wife Vanessa, again, some of you know her, some of you don't. But my wife Vanessa comes up to me and says, "I'm going to church, and I don't care if you come with me or not. Like I'm going without you or with you, you know." And I'm just thinking to myself, like everything that we were looking into was so evil. What's the opposite of all that evil? Everything seems to have a complete opposite. You got up, you got down, you got left, you got right, you have darkness, you have light. There's always a yin and a yang. There's always a complete opposite to it. So I've got to think, like, what is evil, you know? And it's like, to me, growing up in the church, the devil is evil, you know? So I'm thinking, what's the opposite of the devil? And it just popped in our heads, and popped in my head. It was like, it's got to be Jesus. It has to be that's got to be the complete opposite of evil. So it's got to be Jesus. So we pretty much agreed. After my wife told me that she wanted to start going to church, I was like, I was all for it. I loved going to church as a kid. I came out and I loved just the feeling of coming out of church. So we ended up going. We ended up going to HDC up here in the high desert in Victorville, and I just felt once I went in there. They have the worship in the beginning of the service. There's worship, couple songs, and I couldn't stop crying. I just completely lost it.
See the whole world.
And I just felt the love of Jesus right at that point. I felt the embrace of God himself holding me and letting me know that it's fine, and letting me know that I'm in the right spot. He took me out of, I guess took my mind out of what I was getting into, and he let me know that this is the right path. And that was it. I went to church and started going, and we finally surrendered our life to him. Because again, we didn't want that evil anymore. But my wife had a dream. Again, before she called me, she had a dream, and she was pretty much talking with the devil. And it was so bad that we didn't want nothing to do with it. So again, we give our lives to Christ because we didn't want any of that. What are you doing, silly? We didn't want to do with any of that. But yeah, so that's it. I mean, it's kind of a short testimony, but that was it in a nutshell. So I thank you guys for following the page. I'm trying to post as much as I can, get skateboarding content and Jesus content, and try to get this very dark skateboarding industry a little bit lighter with speaking about Christ and making stickers for Christ and making shirts, and now it's not skating for myself but skating for Jesus. So again, I thank you guys so much for following me. Have a blessed day.